So welcome to our course, Enterprise Systems. My name is Jason Chen and I will be your instructor for this course. So allow me to introduce myself over the next few minutes so that you get to know me better. I'm now currently working in the Carlson School of Management in the Information and Decision Science Department. So prior to working in Carlson, I received my PhD in New York University Stern School of Business. And typically before I would start my class, I would show a picture of Southeast Asia. The reason for that is to let my students guess where I was born and raised. In this picture, you see different countries, including China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Laos, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Myanmar, Malaysia, Singapore, and also Philippines, right? So take a moment to make a guess to see where I might be coming from. And if you guess that I've come from Singapore, then you are right. I was born and raised in Singapore for 25 years prior to taking a trip out of my home to the United States. And that's where I had my PhD training and finally working here in Minnesota, Carlson School of Management. So a couple of things that made me proud to be a Singaporean are as follows. I've included a couple of pictures here to show you what we have in Singapore. So right in the middle of this slide here, you see the picture of our downtown area. And in this downtown setting, you see an iconic figure of Singapore known as the merlion. And the merlion is actually a merge of a lion's head with a mermaid's tail. And the reason for that is because Singapore is known as a fishing village in its early days. And what Singapore actually means in its native language, it means lion city. And hence the combination of a lion head and mermaid's tail basically is a symbol of Singapore. At the top of the slide here, you would see a Ferris wheel. In fact, that is called the Singapore Flyer. The Singapore Flyer is the largest Ferris wheel in the world. At the same time, Singaporeans are well known to be foodies. We love our food because Singapore chefs do a very good job at cooking. And I've included over here two of the commonly seen dishes that we have in Singapore. On the top here, on the right side, we have the satay. And satay is a Malay cuisine. At the bottom of the satay, you see the chili crab. Again, a wonderful delicacy that you would find in Singapore. So if you ever get a chance to visit Singapore, make sure you visit these places and taste our cuisine. So a little bit about my professional credential. This is a picture of this Carlson School of Management. I am a tenure-track faculty at the school. And I'm also a member of the Association of Information Systems and also Information Systems Society. My service in Carlson School of Management involves the teaching at various levels. I teach at the undergraduate level, specifically for the class Enterprise Systems. I also teach at the MBA level, where I teach the part-time MBA students IT management. And at the same time, I'm also teaching the exact MBA students in a class called Competing in the Digital Age. So on top of teaching, being a tenure-track faculty, I am involved in researching. And this is helpful because the things that I learned from my research, I could incorporate back into my teaching so that students get to learn the latest piece of knowledge that we find in the world of information systems. So broadly speaking, my research involves looking at how information technology can bring about economic and social impact. And I utilize three different kinds of methods in my research, namely econometrics, experiments, and also technical methods. So the final thing about myself is the accolades and awards that I've garnered over the years. My research is being covered by prominent media outlets, including The Economist, Washington Post, Newsweek, and also Forbes. I've also won 2 Best Paper Awards given by the MIS Quarterly, that is the top journal in our field, and also by the Association of Information Systems. For my efforts in reviewing papers and research, I was awarded twice the Best Associate Editor Award by the International Conference of Information Systems, and that is the largest conference that we have in the field. At the same time, I was given the Distinguished Service Award by Management Science. I'm also very honored to be named one of the best 40 best professors under the age of 40 worldwide by Poets and Quants. Finally, I'm also a certified SAP consultant, and this is important for you because you'll be learning concepts within ERP and SAP in this class. So I hope that you enjoy your time with me in this class as we take on a journey to learn on the concepts related to ERP systems.